Welcome to Dr. Oman Show. I'm pleased to host you today, and we are going to discuss, continue with our series of our presentation. And today we are going to look about one very important human nature, which puzzles you a lot, and this is self-awareness. In self-awareness, this is one of the most important human nature. This makes us different from other animals. That we have self-awareness about ourselves. That is why we make decisions about our life. We can reflect about our life. We can reflect about our character. And we can learn from experiences, our own experiences and other people's experiences, to make decisions. And this makes us so unique. And self-awareness, to be self-aware of yourself, helps a lot. And that is why humans have developed from one generation to another. From using simple tools to very complicated tools, because we have the ability to think and evaluate our situations and try to change our situations in life. This one enables us to make good judgments. We evaluate our experiences and enables us to be our own. In life, but not everybody uses these human endowments. The ability for self-awareness, we have to reflect on our own life and then make decisions. But I find it in life, instead of relying on our own self-paradigm, that is self-awareness, we can look at our circumstances and we can change our circumstances, but we don't do it. But we rely much about the social paradigm. And the social paradigm is that we are determined by the surrounding, the people surrounding us, their opinions, their assumptions, their perception about us. And that is one of the things in the social paradigm. And I want everybody to look at yourself clearly. Are you controlled by your own self-paradigm, or you are controlled by your social paradigm? Steve Covey, in his book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, gives 3 theories of determinism, that 3 things in your social environment which determine you. First, genetic determinism. Many people just say, I got these genes from my father, I got these genes from my mother, or my grandfather, or people always try to give, no, I don't have control of it. My temper, my grandfather used to be like that. So you are just giving your life and saying that really what determines your life is your genetic makeup. Oh, my father, I'm just a replica of my father. Those are some of the things I hear people say. They give excuses about it. Even when people say like that, oh, you just say, oh, that's how it is. Another determinism is environmental determinism. Have you ever heard people always say, I wish I was born in the right family, I could have been rich, or I could have got a high education if I was born in a rich family? People always give those excuses. But look at most successful people in life. Most of them had a humble beginning. So the environment determines, if you leave the environment to determine who you are, you will give endless excuses. I was not born in the right family. I was not born in the right country. So all those, when they determine you, your environment. You know, I had a friend of mine who, when he was in school, one teacher always told him that you will never amount to anything. He used to insult, to give all the negative things, that he will not do anything in life. But I tell you, that same boy whom he said that he will not do anything, he worked hard in school, went through college, and became a lawyer. And they represented him in one of the land cases he had. That same teacher was saying that he will not amount to anything. That is environment. If he could have said, okay, that's what my environment says, it could have been like that. So the environment should not be that is the one determining you. Another, psych determinism. You know, my parent did it to me, and all those things, they psych your mind. Like, okay, my parents did not do this for me, or my parents say this. So those determinism, you should not give an excuse. There is one saying which says that you have to do your own growing no matter how tall your grandparents were. So, if you just learn a social paradigm and then say, okay, my grandfather was short, so I'm not going to be tall, you can do your own growing. If your grandfather didn't go to school, that was his time. It's your time. You have self-awareness. You cannot just tell him, oh, that is my nature. You know, in our family, we are people, we are hot-tempered, so I can't do anything about it. That's lying. You can do something about your life. And I think if you will work hard on your life and be self-aware, being self-aware, always look at situations. This is one of the things we have with circumstances, which animal has. And that's why we learn. From generations, they learned that if you cannot change yourself, you learn from the environment. If you are in a situation where you grow maize and it doesn't grow, you don't have to continue growing. You should know that the temperature is not, the climate is not conducive for that. You learn from that and change. Animals don't learn. And I have a very practical example. I grew up in rural Africa, and this is one of the things, most intriguing thing. You know, we used to grow groundnuts and maize, and in the nearest forest there were many monkeys. So the monkeys will come and prey on the groundnuts. More especially, they love the groundnuts. So they will just come and dig from the ground and they eat the groundnuts. So, as a young boy, I was the one who was supposed to garden them, so I would constantly go to the plantation, and then I would chase them away. So, and we had grown, I don't know who taught us, but some old men who had learned experience how to trap them. So, we used to get dried groundnuts, then we put them in a can, and then we had a very small hole all to the can. So then we will drop some of them on the way when they are coming. So when they come, they like the one which have been fried and they taste it. So they will eat them, and then they come to the can. When they just dangle the can, I think these things were coming from there. So when the monkey puts the hand inside to scoop, now it becomes like a fist. You know, when it's going in, it's going like this, but when it scoops, now it's like this. So when the monkey is trying to come out, now the hole is small, it cannot come out. So it will try to get out, but it will not, because it's not self-aware of this. So what will it do? It will not realize that, oh, let me release these groundnuts, I can go out. That is the difference you can see of the... So I will come, when the others see, they run away, but this one will not run away. It will always say, I would have to do something. It does not realize that now the hand is bigger because of the groundnuts is holding. Now it's a fist. That is what we call self-awareness. But I find so many people in life doing like that same example I've given you about a monkey. So what they do is that they hold on something. They are not self-aware about themselves. People go in life carrying a lot of timber. I mean, they lose so many things because they are holding their hand inside the can. So I just want to ask you, what are you holding in your hand inside the can, which is making you not to get your hand out of the can? What are your groundnuts in the can? Is it that you have a hot temper? Is it that you have a bad attitude? Have you ever realized that there are people who have a very bad attitude no matter what? You find people, even where we are at a meeting, people are laughing. They can't laugh. They can't see anything good in people. They are always criticizing. Are you that type of person? What is that you are holding inside the can? Look at your life. Pause and look at your life. Is there something you will need to change today? If you really want to be successful in life, there are some of the things you need to shed off. As one writer said, if you want to travel far, travel right. You know, recently I had met a friend of mine, and we were talking, and I was asking her about life. Yeah, you know, all I had was giving me resentment. He had all of these, he has a record of all those people who have wronged him from earlier times that he cannot forgive. He has all of this negative energy in him. He ranted, I would ask him, oh, that one is like, oh, that one is like that. And I said, this negative energy you are carrying, you need to work on it and shed it. He had a lot of anger on people. And let me tell you, when you have anger, you are having it for yourself. You know, like you live, if you cannot shed all this anger you have about people, that they messed you up, they did this, you are all giving that, you are focusing much on your social paradigm. Look at your self-paradigm. Be self-aware of your environment. If you are aware, there are some of the things you have to shed off. A lot of jealousies, a lot of anger in yourself. There is more to live for than just living on the person living other people's life. Remember, you are a master of your fate and a captain of your soul. This one was quoted by Ernest Hensley in the movie Invictus. You are a master of your fate and a captain of your soul. And nobody is going to do that for you. You will have to apply your self-reflection, look at your life. If there is anything you need to change, instead of complaining, It is because of that teacher. It is because of my spouse. It's because of the school I went to. It's all that is gone. That's part of your life, but you can change. There's so much ahead of you to live for than just carrying a lot of jealous. By the way, have you ever known there are some of the people who perplex me, and the people you will never please, the people who will always sad to hear that you are successful, people who will never see anything good. And that's one of the things that they say, those people who have scarcity mentality, the people who always see the glass as a half empty instead of looking at as a half full. These are the people, they will never be happy when our friend is successful. They will only be happy when you are not successful. These are some of the people who even attend a well-attended burial. They feel so jealous about the dead person that they wish they are the people who died. So, I want to leave you with this. Evaluate yourself. Look at your life. Is there something you need to change? And don't forget, you are a master of your own fate and a captain of your soul. Thank you, and we'll see you next time. Thank you for listening to Dr. Omani Show. Thank you.